What is Titiksha? Titiksha is endurance, yeah. That's a good translation. Titiksha means the capacity to suffer. Vivek Chudamani describes Titiksha as sahanam sarva dukkhana. Sahanam is suffering, or putting up with all the dukkha, all the pain. That's all. But that we do, Swamiji, where shall we go? We have no choice anyway. So then the qualification, apratikara purvakam, without retaliating. But very often, Swamiji, I don't retaliate because I cannot retaliate. My boss does this. What can I do about it? So then further qualification, vilaparahitam, without lamenting. But Swamiji, today I can, what will happen tomorrow? So chinta rahitam, without the anxiety. So, sahanam sarva dukkhanam, suffering all the pain. In the present, moment the pain comes, we retaliate. Moment little heat comes, we retaliate. This is called retaliation. Moment little cold comes, we wrap ourselves. Moment little hunger comes, put something in the mouth. Thirst comes, put water in the mouth. Whatever. Discomfort comes, immediately remove the discomfort. These are all small examples. But the point is that moment the pain comes, we retaliate. This is called retaliation. You have to remove that pain. Unfortunately, if you do this, that will take away the whole life, because pain will keep on coming in different forms. So you'll be busy always retaliating and correcting. So when we were studying in Bombay, in Sandeepan, in our days of brahmacharya, after a year or so, an American came to our course. He's an American. So who is an American? Who creates America wherever he is. So he started working on, everybody was in a room. Everybody had a separate room for himself or herself. He was very busy. In 6 months he changed his room completely. He had so many shelves and so many things in his room. So that he can be comfortable. Our rooms remain what they were. But his room changed completely. Because cannot be put up with any discomfort at all. Everything should be where it should be. I must be able to get this, must be able to get that, must be able to do this. Retaliation. It took 6 months of his time. I don't know what he studied during that time, etc. But anyway, the thing is, Lord Krishna just put up with it, Arjuna. Agama, Paino, Nitya, Tam, Titiksha, Svabharata. These small little pricks and pins will keep on coming, and let them come and go. Don't interfere. Put up with them. Apratikara purvakam. Very often we do not retaliate outwardly because we don't have freedom to retaliate. Otherwise I will give one, but I see a person in front of me and then I withdraw, pull back. But inside, I'm seething with anger, etc. So, vilaparahitam, no lamenting. Oh, why did he do this and who is he to do that? Our Swamiji gives an example of this husband and wife traveling in India. So a train passing through Rajasthan, which is a very hot country, and stations are very far apart. And so now one station was gone, and a little while later, the woman says, I'm thirsty. And they ran out of water, So, the man says, okay, let the station come, I'll get water for you. But I'm thirsty. For 2 hours, he kept on repeating, I'm thirsty. The station came, next station, that man ran, brought water, and she had water to her heart's content. Train started. See how thirsty was I? See how thirsty was I? See how thirsty was I? lamenting what has gone, Or what will happen now if this next station is far away? What will happen to me? That's called chinta. So sahanam saradukhanam apratikara purvakam chinta vilaparahitam sa titiksha nigadyate. Viveka Chudamani describes titiksha in this manner. Basically what it means? Sahanam saradukhanam. Putting up with all the pain without reaction. Cheerfully putting up with all the pain. Meaning putting up with all the pain without reaction. If reaction comes in the mind, means that we are not putting up with the pain. Then it's not titiksha. Titiksha is when there is no reaction in my mind. Reaction in the present in terms of retaliation, reaction in the past in terms of lamenting, reaction in terms of future, in terms of anxiety. When the mind is free from retaliation, lamenting and anxiety, that kind of suffering is called titiksha. So idea is that, you see, titiksha is presented as one of the requirements for knowledge. Samadhi, shatka sampatti. Samad, dhamma, uparama, titiksha. All these are presented there as means of in the context of knowledge. You have to see the usefulness of these things or the need of these things. So what does titiksha, what does suffering has to do with the knowledge? We don't see any connection, but we see connection this way. That what does knowledge require? Knowledge requires a mind that enjoys tranquility, equanimity, balance, poise, objectivity, free from external and internal disturbances. So Shama, Dhamma, Uparama was told to us with reference to freeing ourselves from disturbances arising from within, in terms of raga, dveshas, desires, etc. And titiksha is told to us in terms of freeing ourselves from the disturbance from without. Because pain coming from outside, in terms of heat, cold, insult, dishonor, honor and dishonor, this dvandva. Life consists of dvandva. Success and failure, honor and dishonor, praise and censure, heat and cold, comfort and discomfort, that will come whether you want or not. Ability to put up with this without any reaction. Being able to maintain the poise of my mind in spite of this pairs of this dvandva, or pairs of opposites or changing situation. That state of mind is called titiksha. And if you cannot do this, then this pain will become a disturbance all the time. Won't allow my mind to settle into knowledge. So for knowledge, we require a certain kind of mind, free from distractions and disturbance. Therefore, titiksha has a value. That the mind remains free from distraction or disturbance with reference to sources of pain outside of ourselves. Even if we suffered the pain and has gone away, we still worry about what will happen next time. What will that fellow do tomorrow? If somebody did something to me today, and suppose it is gone now, what will he do tomorrow? So future, that also is a disturbance. Oh, why should this fellow do to me in the past? I will take care, I will see him when I confront him again. That's the past. So mind has a tendency to go in the past, in the future, in the present also. Thus, putting up with things cheerfully, without losing the balance of our mind. Whatever suffering comes in life is called titiksha. Nothing is easy, All of this is a tall order, I will admit, But that's what it is. We should be told what is the goal. We should know what the goal is, then we will work towards it, inching towards it.
Swamiji, what is the goal? The goal is to realize that we are Brahman?
Yes, to see this fact. The goal is to see this fact that you are limitless, you are free, you are Brahman.
Yeah, but we are covered with a costume, what you say, and we want to take off this costume. So we realize that the rajas and tamas are problems. So now we are going to fight against them. So we ask Krishna to take us in the middle of the battlefield. And we are looking at this enemy and it's so strong. I do not want to fight anymore. I want to be what I am.
So, to be able to see what you truly are, you see, it is our own mind that distorts the perception about ourselves, nobody else. My own mind sees myself as a limited being, even though I am limitless. So whenever the mind is under the influence of rajas and tamas or ragadveshas, it is going to project and it will present a distorted perception of myself. Therefore, the first thing to do is to make the mind sattvic. This is called the sadhana chatushta sampatti. The fourfold qualification that we are told is to make the mind sattvic. A sattvic mind sees things as they are. Then you see, so what we need to do is to make our mind sattvic. For that we are given all these different means. Yoga Shastra gives you yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, etc. The path of bhakti gives you shravanam, kirtanam, smaranam,